Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, July the 30th, 2013. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, early voting concluded last Saturday, and the turnout has been described as light for Tullahoma and surrounding cities. Jobless rates edged up last month in the area. Tullahoma City schools resume tomorrow, and the Coffee County Drug Coalition and local law enforcement agencies renew their commitment to curb underage drinking. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and the end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, spring promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
In the past, you would never find television outside its natural habitat, the family room. But now, Charter has released it into the wild. Look there, a live ESPN baseball game at the beach. CNN in a laundromat. True Blood on HBO. I'm donating blood.
Now Charter gives you over 20 digital networks available on the go, more than ever before, all at no extra charge with Charter TV.
The Disney Channel on a jog. Are you seeing this?
Welcome back. Early voting for municipal elections in 5 Franklin County towns and the city of Tullahoma ended Saturday. Election officials say early voter turnout has been very light. According to Coffee County Election Commission Administrator Renita Davis, 675 voters turned out for early voting in the Tullahoma municipal election. There are 12,000 registered voters in the city. Tullahoma voters will fill 2 alderman seats and elect 2 school board members. Voters will also pick between candidates for mayor and or city council members in Winchester, Deckard, Estill Springs, Cowan, and Huntland. A Franklin County spokeswoman for the election board says municipal turnout through Friday was also very light, with less than 5% of eligible voters casting early ballots in some towns. Election day is Thursday, August the 1st. In Tullahoma, polls open at 8 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. Remember, you must have an acceptable photo ID to be able to vote. Election results for the Tullahoma election will be aired live right here on Charter Channel 6 starting at 7 p.m.
A major rural road in North Coffee County will be closed for traffic beginning Monday. Coffee County Road Superintendent Steve Park says Noah Road will be closed for about 2 weeks as crews start to work to replace 2 large culverts on the road. He says local traffic will be routed around the work sites. All truck traffic will be diverted onto State Route 280. Noah Road will be blocked from Highway 41 north at the former Step Store location to the intersection of Noah Road with Route 280.
Jobless rates edged up across southern Middle Tennessee last month. In some counties, the unemployment rate remains in double digits. The Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development says more folks were without work in June as schools closed for the summer and more students and graduates entered the job market. In Coffee County, the unemployment rate spiked up by a half point to 8.2%. That's up from 7.7% in May. The jobless rate in Grundy County stood at 10.3% in June. Van Buren County's rate jumped by more than 1% to 12.9% in June. Tennessee's statewide rate grew by a half point to 8.8%.
Summer break is almost over and Tullahoma City schools will be opening for fall semester tomorrow. The Tullahoma Police Department will be out in force to help ensure that all students arrive and depart school as safely as possible, and if they need help, and they need help and cooperation from all drivers as they travel city streets in the mornings and afternoons. Officers will be particularly watchful for traffic violations, including speeders in school zones, children not buckled up or not in proper child restraint systems, illegal parking, letting children out on the roadway, and reckless drivers. School crossing guards will be controlling crosswalks and heavy traffic areas to allow students safe passage. Traffic in and out around the school zones will be especially heavy the first few days of the new school year, so drivers should factor in extra time for this congestion to prevent having to rush. All parents and drivers are reminded of the following. All Tullahoma school zones are 15 miles an hour when children are present or school zone lights are activated. Anyone cited for speeding in a school zone could also be found guilty of reckless driving. Children cannot be dropped off on streets, side streets, or crosswalks. Illegally parked vehicles outside the school zone present a hazard to walking or biking school children, congest traffic, and irritate local property owners. Children should not be dropped off or otherwise arrive at school before it opens and unlocks its doors. Check with your school for those times. While Tullahoma City Schools do not use a bus system, some school buses do operate in the city. It is illegal to pass any school bus from either direction that has stopped and extended its stop sign and activated flashing lights. Don't drive distracted. Hang up cell phones. Focus on the unexpected and closely watch crossing guards for instructions.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It is time. It is time to love her. It is time to celebrate her. It is time to honor her. It is time to surprise her. It is time to blow her away with a diamond. It is time for quality. It's time for value. It's time for selection. It's time for Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma is committed to providing you with the highest quality and best variety of new and pre-owned vehicles possible. You can count on us for service, collision, full car detailing, selection. And Stan McNabb Chevrolet isn't just any car dealer. We are a 33-year family-owned, family-operated dealership with all your favorite brands in one great location. View all of our inventory online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember,
if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome back. Irresponsible social hosting is a term commonly used these days when a homeowner or other adult allows or fails to stop a minor from consuming or possessing alcohol. The Coffee County Drug Coalition and local law enforcement agencies joined together last Friday to reinforce their commitment to prevent underage drinking in the county. Let's watch video from that event.
And we're very excited about this historic event. We want to thank the Armory for giving us this great location. It's a great place in between our great cities and in this county. It is a historic event to have all these leaders come together for such an important thing, and that's to stop and prevent underage drinking. Coffee County, Tullahoma, and Manchester are some of the greatest places I think in Tennessee to live because we have leaders that care so much about the families here. With the help of these leaders and with the school systems, we've made great strides in stopping underage drinking, particularly around 6th and 8th graders. But we're still fighting with our high school population. A lot of that is due to access and then social hosting access, our parents hosting underage drinking parties. So today, with the leaders of Coffee County, we're standing and asking to please be a parent down here and to have them support what is our underage drinking resolution. So first and foremost, we're going to have Mayor Pennington be the first to sign, and if you have any remarks.
Well, I just want to say I consider it an honor to be able to sign a resolution. I believe this is the first one ever doing it.
Yes, correct.
this would help save one kid's life, it'd be really fantastic.
Thank you, Christina, very much. And things like this don't just happen. It takes leadership, it takes a vision, it takes working together, teamwork. So, Christina, I appreciate you, your team, the board, for pulling all of this together. I'm absolutely convinced that we will not reach these families, these children embark on risky behavior. That family will never reach its potential as long as that family experiences this risky behavior. Our county and our communities will not reach our potential until we address this issue. So I'm very pleased to be here, and thank you, Christina, and you and your team for again your leadership and your vision for making this happen.
Any words, but I'm glad to be here also, and I'm sure Mickey will take that for the law enforcement part of the program. I'm glad to sign this. It's awesome.
Thank you, Christina, and I'd like to echo what everybody else has said, how proud we are to be a part of this event today and to be a part of a collaborative effort to reduce underage drinking in our county. Tullahoma had 67 instances of underage drinking last year, and that's obviously 67 too many instances. So hopefully with this collaborative effort, we will not only encourage parents, but the community to get on board in supporting these initiatives, and we look forward to working with our fellow law enforcement officers, the district attorney, and the other agencies to reduce this problem that we have in our communities. Thank you.
I'd also like to thank you for everything you've done. I just got back from a conference, sheriff's conference, and I think we're way ahead because of people like you that's pushing us forward. But it is a problem all over the state, and I think we're heads up, and I appreciate your effort.
Over the years, I've seen in my personal life and the district attorney, as the people who have the alcohol problem, alcohol abuse problems, begin drinking when they're teenagers or even younger. So, drinking abuse wrecks families, it kills lives on the highway. I've had friends when I grew up in high school who drank, that are wrecked and killed themselves. I had a close friend who was drinking, broke his back, seen how it destroys families, and I'm commending the anti-drug coalition for this effort.
Coffee County Anti-Drug Coalition was established in 2004 with our board chair, Sarah Haley, and Christine Archer, who worked with the Family Resource Center to combat the meth issues we were seeing with our students. And from that, we really started assessing what our issues were in Coffee County. One of those major issues was alcohol. And so today, we really wanted to stand to fight against underage drinking. We know, especially with our high school students, that they get most of their alcohol not from stores, but from parents hosting underage drinking parties. So we really wanted to make an effort today to have our leaders and our community know that we're not going to stand for it any longer, and that we really want parents to start parenting and not be peers. And so we're really hopeful that coming together we can start really seeing a difference in how these youth can be affected. We know with underage drinking that teen pregnancy goes up, grades go down, graduation rates go down, so we really want to see a positive difference from this action.
Stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment.
It's a great day at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Keith Barnett here today to tell you about the 2013 redesigned Ford Fusion. It is the best midsize car for the money. It averages 35 miles per gallon, and most of all, folks, it is a 5-star safety-rated vehicle. These Ford Fusions start out at $19,995 after Ford manufactured rebates and incentives. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Tell them, Clay.
My question is, will I buy anywhere else? Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The Restoration Fellowship Church in Tullahoma held a free back-to-school event this past Saturday. Newsleader's John Gray was there with the rest of the kids and brings us this report.
And Tullahoma Fire Department's here. And the crowd has come, and this is the Revival Center Family Church having a back-to-school day free for the children of Tullahoma. All right, there's all kinds of things happening here. You can see the parking lot is full, the yard's full, there's people having a great time. Oh, look at this. This has water. It's a water slide. All right. And they're standing in line to get in there. And there's the National Guard climbing wall. And standing in line to do that. Yeah, there are people all around the church. They're playing on the playground. And there's a food stand down here with people lined up to get hot dogs. Big day. All right, I'm at the Revival Center Family Church, and I'm talking to Miss Deborah Trice. And Deborah, what's going on today?
Today we're having our annual Back to School Health and Wellness Bash. This is a bash that we put on every year to give out school supplies, have fun time, just closing out the year with our summer and helping the children to go back, have supplies to go back to school.
Okay, and Deborah, who are some of the people that help you with this? Where do the supplies come from?
Well, we have several sponsors that come out and help us. Today we have a Mayor Group out of Nashville. We have Tender Care, which is also one of our local insurance groups within the Tennessee area. We also have our National Guard that's here with our rock climbing wall. We have our petting zoo this year. Our petting zoo, we bring it in because the children, they love the animals. We also have our United Regional Center, Health Center, that's out of Manchester, that's come in. So we have several people that come out and just help us every year, because this is something, like I said, it's a community event, it's open to the community, and we just do things to help our community supply the needs of the community. Oh, and another one, we have our blood assurance mobile that will be here today. Our local Tullahoma Fire Department, they always come because, as you see, we have this big, huge slide, and the children love that. So they help us a lot in supporting us with the water.
Okay, well, thank you so much for what you do for this community.
Oh, thank you.
Who are you with?
I'm with the health department. I'm the Tender Care representative.
All right. Thank you for being here today and helping these folks with all that they're doing to help these young people.
Get them back in school.
There you go. Oh, let me zoom in here. What is that? Tullahoma's finest right there, hard at work.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guest includes singer-songwriter Alicia Antasia, who will tell us about her new CD and play a couple of songs for us. Tennessee's Distinguished Young Women's winner and first alternate will tell us about their new titles, and Scott Rydell is Tullahoma's Hands-On Science Center's new executive director, and he will stop by to tell us about what's in the works for the center. All that and more on this week's Living. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. Goody Two Scoops had a busy afternoon last Thursday as they hosted 2 events. Blood Assurance was on site, and for each person who donated a pint of blood, Goody Two Scoops gave them a free pint of yogurt. At the same time, inside, Mayor Curlee was reading to young people to help raise money for Imagination Library, as Goody Two Scoops was giving a % of sales to that project. Newsleader was there and brings you this report.
Goody Two Scoops today, for every pint of blood that's given to Blood Assurance to the blood drive, Goody Two Scoops is given a pint of frozen yogurt. And it looks like there's a good crowd in here today. Look at here. Look at here. What are you girls up to?
We're raising money for the Imagination Library.
Is the mayor going to come read a book?
He's supposed to at 4:30.
Well, it's good to see all of you here. What a great...
We had a big crowd earlier.
Had a big crowd earlier?
Little kids.
All right.
We've been doing those things a long time, like 8 years.
And this is... Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Look at that. Look at that hat. Isn't that something special right there? Raising money for good causes here at Goody Two Scoops. There's Miss Goody Two Scoops right there. Bridget, you have all kinds of stuff going on here today, don't you?
It's a very exciting day.
Imagination Library.
And the blood drive.
Pint for a pint.
Pint for a pint.
All right, and I think the mayor's going to be here shortly and read a book.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good things at Goody Two Scoops.
Thank you so much.
There's a dance team coming in back here. I mean, Goody Two Scoops is popping today. All these young people, they're back here getting that yogurt. They're excited. Look at them. Look at them lining up. Look at those pretty little girls. Huh? And there's Mayor Curlee. He's going to read a book to some of the younger children here. And this is a fundraiser at Goody Two Scoops for Imagination Library.
Looks like a fun little book. All right, here we go. Little Al was having a wonderful time. Can you tell where the owl is? Right here? That's being owl. He watched the funny possum family waddle along a neat road. Hedgehog sniffed around the mushroom patch. There's a hedgehog and there's mushrooms. Uh-oh, look what's coming next. Skunk. eating berries because he could find no snails. Have you ever eaten a snail before? No, me neither.
The Bedford County Fair opened up yesterday and runs through Saturday, August the 3rd. They have numerous exhibits, events, and entertainment each evening beginning at 4 p.m., except for Wednesday, July 31st, and Saturday, August 3rd, when the gates open at 9 a.m. There will also be pony rides and a petting zoo. Admission is $5 each day, except Thursday. Admission is $10. Family passes are $50 for a family of 4. Admission is free for children 6 years and under. And we'll be right back with your weather forecast right after these messages.
The construction sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Even though the construction process is still going on, Russell Barnett says we have to move them out now. Check out this 2013 Kia Rio, yours today for $15,995. With America's best warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So remember, Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma is the dealer for the people. And my question is, why buy anywhere else?
Hello everyone, I'm Renee Keene and I'm running for alderman. I want to serve the citizens of Tullahoma while promoting quality education, economic growth, and while staying engaged in our community's needs. I want to be your voice of reason for the next 3 years. I'm Renee Keene and I would appreciate your vote on August the 1st. Thank you.
Great, so you're all set. Thanks for choosing Charter.
Welcome to the Charter Call Center, where customers are getting questions answered faster than ever. Charter customer satisfaction is at an all-time high. When you add the best products, on-time appointments, and a reliable network, all supported by a money-back guarantee, it's no wonder Charter customers have never been happier.
Another satisfied customer.
Switch to Charter and see why thousands choose us every day.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1952 at 101 degrees. Record low was in 1965 at 55 degrees. The average high on this day is 87 and the average low is 67. For tonight, look for some isolated thunderstorms in your forecast with a low of around 70. Scattered thunderstorms in your forecast for Wednesday with a high of 85 and a low of 70, and isolated thunderstorms in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 86 and a low of 66. And we want to remind our viewers that one of our fine sponsors, Bryn's Shoe Boutique, has got a 50% off on all summer shoes that's coming up this week. So check that out.
You can get you a new set of pumps, Jim.
Exactly. Check that out. All right, that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.